Ah, it's enough to make you crazy. All these changes, Facebook, Instagram. Oh my gosh. Hello, I'm Mona from I'm Coach Mona G, and today I want to dive into some of the things that are absolutely making me crazy. I'm a social media 101 coach, and so I teach something, and then all of a sudden it changes. The things that used to be are no more. They add features, they take features away. It's enough to make you crazy bonkers. I guess with social media, it's kind of a love-hate relationship because you need to be there if you're in business. You just do. There's no doubt about it. And you need to be doing video. But, oh, gee, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go over a couple of changes with you today that are probably going to blow your mind because um, well, let me see what we're going to do today. First of all, I did an episode not too long ago on Facebook's professional mode, and I highly recommend that you convert or switch your professional profile on Facebook to the new option of professional mode. Okay, I'm not going to go into that in detail because I've already covered that in another video, but I just want to remind you because to be on the lookout for it. You can't apply for it. You only get it when Facebook gives you the option. So it'll usually come as a notification, most likely on your phone, but there is a workaround. If you want to see, if you missed the notification and it's available, you can actually go, well, I'm not going to go there right now, but here we go. The next thing that I want to talk about today is, have you noticed that all of a sudden in your news feed, there's all this random content? It's like not the people that you're following and not so much the information that the algorithm usually tracks, like recommended, things for you. Well, the things that you choose, click on and look at, then you start seeing that in your news feed. Well, all of a sudden, the news feed is just going bonkers, and there's all kinds of crazy things showing up that I wouldn't even search for or look for. I didn't click on or whatever. Well, guess what? Mark Zuckerberg. Oh gosh, Mr. Meta. He is so hell bent on usurping the TikTok market that he's turning Facebook and Instagram into Face Talk and Insta Talk. I mean, TOK, not TALK, by the way. If you want to be on Instagram and Facebook, it's different from TikTok. That's a totally different platform. But TikTok has the most amazing algorithm in the world. And it is Facebook and Instagram's most formidable competition. So they are really after that market, and they're trying to copy every single thing. So that's why your Facebook feed is changing, and you're seeing more random things because they're trying to make it more like like the TikTok for you page. And I wish they would just go back to being Facebook and Instagram and not trying to be TikTok. I mean, if I want to be on TikTok, I'll go on TikTok. So, and I really don't spend time there. So, I mean, I'm not discounting it or saying that it's not good. It's just questionable in my moral compass. So anyway, switching to the next topic because I don't want to go too much over today, but here is some good news. And to show you the good news, I'm going to share my screen, and we are going to head over to Facebook Creator Studio. So to get to Facebook Creator Studio, I'm going to go into my browser and just type in Facebook Creator Studio. Now, the reason that I did it this way is because they changed that too. Some people are able to get to Facebook Creator Studio right from their business page in the left-hand column where all of the information is from Meta Business Suite, okay? But it's not there for me anymore. So the other thing that you can do is within the app, you can search in the search bar on Facebook for Creator Studio and get here. I'm getting to the good part, so bear with me. Okay, now once you're at Facebook Creator Studio, you can see where we are right there. You want to go to your published material. And published means your posts and your videos and the whole 9 yards, your lives. And you can see right here, I am live now. And so that's why it shows up live now. But here's the cool thing. You can now create clips from video that you've already recorded. So it could be from a live video, it could be from a pre-recorded video, etc. You can do up to 20 seconds. You can do a clip for that'll go to your stories. But here's the exciting news. If it's longer than 20 seconds, it goes to the Reels tab. If you want the video clip to go to stories and Reels, you need to keep it under 20 seconds. If you want to share a clip that's over 20 seconds, then it's going to go to the Reels tab. Now, I created a story just a few minutes ago because I mean, this is hot off the presses new, y'all. Okay. So what you do is you find the video, and this is the one I chose, and I'm going to click on the video and whoops, I'm sorry. I'm going to, and that opens it up over here. Now, if I, whoops, that wasn't what I meant to do. I'm going to open it up this way. Oh, darn, it's so new that I'm not really that familiar with it yet, but we're going to do it anyway. So I don't want to see that. I'm going to click on the video itself and open it up. And where did it go? This is crazy. I did have an option a few minutes ago to create the clip. Let me try a different one. Let me go to this one. Oh, I see. Let me go back. And this is a published live that I've already done right here. And I'm going to click this little down arrow. That's it. Click the down arrow and then go up to create clip. Now you've always, well, not always, but recently you have been able to create a clip that could be shared to a story, but now you can create a clip that's for Reels. So that's really cool. No pun intended. So click on create a clip and notice that it automatically has generated the transcript from your live. So you're going to choose your clip using the transcript. Okay, it's going to kind of walk you through it. You pick your clip's auto-suggested length. Clips, like I said, 20 seconds or less, they can be used for Reels and stories. But if they're longer than 20 seconds, no longer for stories, only for Reels. Okay, so notice that, oh, go away. All right. I'm scrolling down and I can see all of the text, the transcript from this entire video. So I can choose up to 20 seconds or up to 60 seconds, depending on whether I want to do it for stories and Reels or just for Reels or just for stories. You could do just for stories too. Now, once you get over here, notice this little scrubber down here that I'm going to right now. The little scrubber is where you select the portion of the video that you want to use. That's one way. The other way is to come over here and highlight this section of the video. Let's see right there. I'm going to just do that top section. Okay. And after I highlighted it, it's 28 seconds long. See right there, it shows you. And it says for clips can't be longer than 60 seconds. Well, it's not. That's just a little advisory for you that they can't be. This particular highlighted area is 28 seconds long. And now I'm going to create a clip from that 28-second long portion of my Facebook Live. Okay, so now I want to draw your attention up here. It's telling me that this is eligible for Reels. If it were shorter than 20 seconds or up to 20 seconds, I should say, both of these would be highlighted, Reels and stories. Okay, so I hope that made sense. Now I'm going to go next. this is supposed to be a really cool feature, but it was not working for me today, in all honesty. But anytime they introduce a new feature, there's always these bugs, and it's wonky for a while until they get all the bugs out of it. I wish we could just pick up the phone and call them and say, hey, da 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 da. But this is where us, as the consumers of Facebook, I mean, we're not paying for it, but we are consuming the content. From the news feed, you can go to the upper right-hand corner and click where your profile picture is, and you can report issues and bugs. And I strongly suggest that you do that every time you come across one, and keep on reporting it so that they pay attention. I hope one day that we actually will have real customer service. That would be awesome. Now, this is taking a little bit of time over here, so let me continue explaining. You can choose, well, remember now, this is Reels and Stories, so that is a vertical position. When I do my lives, they're 9:16, they're horizontal. So this is supposed to reframe the horizontal, or
would you spend money?
Be quiet. Let me.
Would you spend money
Oh,
to
I can't
buy
turn her
designer
off.
fashions
Anyway,
for your avatar?
Let me go ahead and
Oh,
finish, and then
my
I'll
word,
talk.
Where is this world headed?
So now, next.
Would you spend money?
And now you go here, and you would actually caption your reels. So write your caption.
To buy designer fashions for your avatar?
Right here, this is
Oh,
exciting. You can
word,
either publish it now,
headed?
schedule
Would you
it,
spend
or
money
save it as a draft.
to buy
Okay, so
designer
let me just
fashions
publish
for your
this.
avatar? Oh my word.
I'm going to publish it, and voila. Now that live video, I took 28-second clip of it and shared it as a reel. Now, honestly, if I wasn't doing this as a demo, I would have taken a lot more time, and I would have added some stickers and emojis and things that create engagement. It's limited what you can add in Creator Studio, as opposed to your phone that gives you full functionality on adding all kinds of things like stickers and polls and questions and links and on and on and on. But yeah, I think this is really cool. This has some great potential when they get the bugs worked out. So let me know, what do you think? Are you going to use it? Are you doing video? First of all, that's the main thing, because if you're in business and you're not doing video, shame on you. You need to up level your marketing strategy and include videos starting yesterday. Okay, that's number one. In video, you need to be doing a couple of different versions. Stories and Reels are the top two that are going to get you discovered, if you will. Now, stories are really are going to be viewed more by people that already follow you, okay? But you can get discovered in stories. Reels, on the other hand, show up everywhere. They're on the Explore pages, and if you create a reel, it shares from Instagram to Facebook, Facebook to Instagram. So they're really pushing these things, trying to usurp that TikTok market. So it's not just a passing trend, though. I don't recommend chasing shiny objects, but this is one that's here to stay. So short form video in stories and in reels is one form of video that I hope you're using or should be using. And then long form video. Now, when I say long form, that can be anything over 3 minutes. Facebook loves over 3-minute videos if you're doing like the horizontal videos, because they favor those that are longer than 3 minutes. And I lost my train of thought. Okay, but short form video in stories and reels, longer form video, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, etc. And when you do your video, this is magic. You can repurpose them. So what I do is I take my Facebook Live and I go into Facebook Creator Studio. And if I've got a bad start or a bad ending, right in Facebook, I can scrub or clip or trim, whatever you want to call it. I think they call it trimming. I can take off those false starts where you're going, am I live? Am I live? I think I'm live. I'm not sure if I'm live. And then the endings where you're like trying to find where to turn it off and it's clunky, you can trim that right in Facebook Creator Studio. Also in Facebook Creator Studio, you can change or add a title and then the description. Sometimes I intend to talk about one thing, but then somewhere along the line, I get on a tangent, I go down a bunny trail, and I end up having a totally different subject than what I intended to. That's just me. It might not be you, but I do it all the time. So you can change the title in there and you can change the description so that it truly reflects what that video is about. Now, after I've done all of those edits that I can do in Facebook Creator Studio, then I download the live to my laptop and then I upload it to a video editing software. If you are a Mac, I would use iMovie. If you are a PC, Windows Movie Maker, both of those are free to use. And then also Canva, you know me and Canva, I love everything Canva, but they have a video editor as well. It's not fully function like Camtasia, but it's enough to get the job done. So what I did was I created an intro and an outro in Canva. So when I download the video into my editor, I add my intro, I add my outro, I put a thumbnail on there, and then I upload it to YouTube and upload it to Instagram TV. And now I'm building 3 channels at the same time on 3 different platforms, because I believe that people, you've got different demographics on the different platforms. Facebook's trying to change their reputation from being an older generation only to getting new people in, which is why I think they're doing all the TikTok copying stuff. I wish they would just, be unique and do what they do and stay in their own lane. But hey, we got to deal with it. So we have to take advantage of the ways that it's going to help us and benefit us in our business and benefit our clients, our customers, our potential clients. Okay. So I think I'm getting on a tangent, but you can go look and find that story that I made a clip of. I did one earlier and it was a little bit better because I spent more time with it. So you can check those out. And then I challenge you, if you're not doing video, start now. If you are doing video, up your game, start repurposing so that you make it work better for you. What is that phrase? Work smarter, not harder. After you've done that, now you can actually make those clips from up to 20 or 60 seconds, depending again, if you want to go on stories or reels, and have more content from the same material. Social media content creation is not an easy thing. So don't come up with new all the time, 365 days a year trying. No, repurpose your content. And remember this, it's not what people hear or see, it's what they keep hearing or keep seeing. Okay. It's okay to repeat things on social media. Think of it this way. When you're watching a car commercial, when you're watching television or even videos now, we have all these commercials that invade our space, even online, right? But when you're watching television, as an example, and these commercials come up, we see the same commercials over and over and over and over and over. Why? Because it works. It's what people keep seeing and hearing. That's how come I know 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, on a sesame seed bun. I'm showing my age now, but I heard that so many times that I memorized the words, and that is the strategy. So if you want your content to really be memorable to people, then repeat it. It's okay. You can change a headline, you can change a picture or something like that to make it just a little bit different, but there's no need to start from scratch on all new pieces of content all the time. Work smarter, not harder. I hope that helps you and you got some value. I'm going to have to do complete videos on the other things that I wanted to talk about, because one of them is really, really, really important, and that is new pages experience, NPE. If you have not been forced into NPE, then I suggest that you do not elect NPE. That's my personal opinion, but there's so many things that you lose in that new platform of New Pages experience. No more reviews, for example. So I would suggest right now, while you still can, that you take your phone, go to all of your reviews and screenshot them. So at least when they disappear with New Pages experience, then you can still use them by creating posts, creating content from your reviews and sharing that out there. That is called social proof. The New Pages experience is mind-boggling. I don't really get it, but I'm not going to switch until they force me to. I had switched a long time ago. When it first came out, they offered it to me immediately, and I thought, oh, yay, I'm going to do it. Then I discovered all my reviews were gone and many other functions as well. So I switched back, but I think that they're taking away that option, and you can, once they switch you, there's no going back. So make sure that you save your reviews, screenshot them, so you can still continue to use them. Now, I hope that's something that's temporary and they'll bring it back either because we want it back or because they realize that those reviews we have worked really hard for. So it's upsetting when your reviews disappear. That's just not right. Anyway, that's another show. Maybe next week we'll go over all the differences in NPE, the New Pages experience on Facebook. Okay, that's a wrap. I am Coach Mona G. I am here for you. I'm in your corner. If you have a topic you'd like me to cover on the show, I'm happy to. Send me a message and let me know your idea. If I choose it, I'll mention you in it and tag you in all of the content that I do to promote the show. And that's it. So until next week, whoops, why am I doing that still? Until next week, everybody, stay social and may God richly bless you. Bye-bye.